Hi everybody, Lori here from Mama Elephant. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm back with more February introductions. Today we're featuring the new Hello Froggy stamp set along with the standalone Pondscene Creative Cut. I have a fun project to share with you featuring these two new products. Okay, so let's take a look at the Hello Froggy, another frog themed stamp set. This one's really adorable. There are coordinating creative cuts that cut out all of the images in the stamp set. And then here is the standalone Pondscene creative cut. This allows you to create a little pond scene to put all your little froggy images on. It's really cute, and you can do a landscape or vertical, however you want to do it. There's a few sentiments in this stamp set. Hopping by to say, you're froggin' awesome, and hop hop hooray. Okay, so I'm going to start by diving in to the pond scene. I'm just going to start die cutting all of these images. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to use them, but one thing I did notice right off the bat was for that little grassy hill, or I guess it could be a wave. You could make it a wave or a grassy hill. One is wide for like a landscape orientated card, and then there's a narrow one which could be used for more of a portrait orientated card, depending on how you want to do your card. I'm going to do a wide one, and I'm just die cutting the pieces. There's 3 different sizes of little stones or hills. There's some little pond grass. There's 3 different sizes of lily pads, as well as there's 2 different sizes of little lily pad. I'm getting tongue-tied. Lily pad blooms that you can put on the lily pads. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of this, but I just was getting carried away. I was getting lost in the pond scene. Now, moving on to some of the images from the Hello Froggy stamp set. I'm going to stamp a few using Copic-friendly ink onto some white cardstock, and I'm going to color them in with Copic markers. First thing I saw was a cute little mushroom, and I had to do it because I love a pop of red. A cute little mushroom you can never resist. I have my marker caps there if you want to know exactly what colors I used. A little warm gray for the stem of the mushroom. Now for the frogs, again, keeping it very simple, just 2 shades of green. Although, you know, not all frogs aren't green, so you can Google it and let your imagination run wild. There's actually some beautiful rainbow colored frogs out there, but I kept it really simple. Now that I think about it, I probably should have made the belly of the frog a little lighter, but it's too late now. And then a snail. This takes me back. Years ago, my little daughter Emma wanted to collect a snail or hunt snails and keep one for a pet. We actually did go snail hunting, and we found one, and they're really, really cool. But I said, I don't think we're qualified to own a pet snail. First of all, this is not a pet. It's not a pet, and I think we're going to kill it. We did keep it in a shoebox for about half a day, and then I finally convinced her, we got to let it go. We got to let it go free. So we put the snail back because I was just feeling guilty. Now, moving on to the background of my panel of my pond scene, I'm doing a little subtle aqua blending. This is going to be like the pond water. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I'm just blending some background, and then I decided, well, since it's a pond, you might as well flick it, you know? Just some little flicks and splashes and splatters. So I smushed some Mermaid Lagoon Distress ink on an acrylic block, flicked it on there, and I'm going to start adhering all these little die cut pieces from the pond scene. First up was the little grassy hillside, which I did trim down my panel a little bit smaller, so I had to trim off the extra or the excess. And some of these die cuts are getting popped up with foam tape. Some I'm just adhering flat down with liquid glue. I'm not sure what you call this grass. I want to call it monkey grass because I know there are some grasses out there that are called monkey grass, but I'm not really sure if that's actually monkey grass. But I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like that mushroom, it just kind of steals the show, really. So you got the king frog sitting there up on his throne, and then there's one that's actually peeping out of the water. Okay, so I took a Copic marker. I tried to match my ink blending, and I feel like I kind of did, and I colored in part of that die cut to make him look like he was peeping out of the water. And he's actually the one that's going to be kind of saying the sentiment, although I'm not sure, maybe those are just little air bubbles, but I felt like it was leading towards a speech bubble. I'm easily perplexed, but that little frog saying hopping by to say, and then on the inside of the card I stamped the other sentiment You're Froggin' Awesome. I think You're Froggin' Awesome might be my slogan for 2023. Hopping by to say you're Froggin' Awesome, and there you have a fun card featuring the new Hello Froggy stamp set along with the Pondscene Creative Cut. All of these products will be available starting February 15th. Make sure and leave a comment on this video for your chance to win a prize package. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.